Garrett, just second straight week, you've struggled a little bit, 2 turnovers today. I guess just how would you evaluate your play coming out of this game?
Yeah, no, I thought I played fine for the most part for what we had given there. I mean, I had a turnover, and I thought I missed some RPOs later in the game, but nothing major. But just besides the turnover, big thing is we just gotta get back to the drawing board and figure out, who we are as an offense and our identity. But no, I mean, yeah, I had the 1 turnover, and then yeah, but we just gotta get back to the drawing board, figure out, because obviously it's not working. So we'll figure out, watch the tape, and figure out what we can do better.
Anything specific you guys feel like you need to work on ahead of Florida State?
I mean, just given week in, week out what we need to do. The big thing was with our game plan, we came in and wanted to run the ball. And, we found out quickly that we were not moving bodies, and, so that kind of went south quick, and then so we started doing some other things. And but, I mean, it happens sometimes. Just got to be able to adjust and move on the fly. But, no, yeah, the feedback was clear that we were, not good enough offensively. So we'll try to figure out making sure that guys are ready to play. And I thought, Maury and Donovan stepped up today, and there were guys out there that really wanted the ball. So it's just making sure we're ready to, and LeQuint obviously, but, just coming ready to play, and whoever go out and make some plays. That's what it comes down to.
Anthony?
So when you have a week of practice, like you said, and then early on you're realizing the game plan's not working, can you just talk me through what, at least in halftime, what that adjustment period is like and what Coach Beck's telling you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the plan was fine. It wasn't that as much. It was just how we were executing it. And in like theory of X's and O's and schemes and stuff, I thought that our game plan was fine. It was just a matter of execution. And, I mean, there's some little things, and if we can't go out and execute that with them, we're gonna have to do something different. It's not a matter of is it gonna work. It's just can we make it work. And if we're not making it work, we're gonna have to do something different. But it was not a matter of they out schemed us. It was just we didn't have guys ready to play today.
Henry and then Emily.
Garrett, did you have any angle of just that first quarter play where the punter caught the ball and ran for that first down? Did you see that play at all?
No, I didn't.
What was this? Do you remember having like the reaction from the sidelines? What were some of the other guys saying?
I mean, we thought a lot of guys thought we stopped them, and then it was a good hit, but I mean, it was one of those things, just one of those days when you do something good and it ends up not working out in your favor. So no, but it was definitely, it was a good play, and then heads up play back good.
Emily?
You said execution is the problem here. I guess just how do you fix not being able to execute? Is it like a mental thing? Is it just you're going up against teams that are better than you? I mean, number 14 UNC, you're going into a tough game against Florida State. Like, how do you fix execution if the X's and O's are fine?
Just got to figure out who wants to play, and we had a couple guys out there that really wanted it, and but we'll really take a deep look in the mirror this week and get ready for next. It's going to be a tougher game next week in Death Valley, and but hats off to UNC. They beat us today. It was not a matter of they beat us today, and that's it.
Looking across the sideline at a guy like Drake May, obviously you're competing with him, but just the talent that he has, the way he's able to play, as a fellow quarterback, what's that like to see?
Yeah, I mean, and the biggest thing about quarterback play is it takes everybody around you. And I was talking to Sam Howell after the game for a little bit, and it's just, he said it was a blessing to play here and with all the talent and the scheme and the skill players that they had. But Drake's a talented quarterback, and he's going to keep doing. Hopefully, wish the best to him. But they definitely got some dudes around him. They're going out and making plays, and so it's just a matter. But yeah, it's frustrating to go out and when you want to be the best on the field, and but just got to play with the cards that you're dealt and go out and execute the best of your ability. And we had some guys step up today that wanted to make some plays. So next week, and you best believe we're going to be riding and trying to get them the ball more. So.
Anything else for Garrett? Good. Thanks, Garrett.
It was good.
Thank you. Playing with kind of like a club hand today.
Yeah, I got a little owie, as Coach Babers would say. I'll be fine for the rest of the season. Nothing to worry about. Playing with the club, obviously it's weird, right? I can't tackle the way I usually do. And one play I recall is they threw it out to the back in the flat, and I run up and I just got pushed off because I can't wrap the way I want to. So it's just something I'm gonna have to learn, and it's a learning curve, and I'll be better.
Are you anticipating having to play with that for a couple games, rest of the season?
We'll see. We'll see
Unsure?
how it goes.
Garrett talked about on the offensive side and not being as much of the game plan being a problem as much as it was execution. Do you share that sentiment? Do you guys feel like you had a good game plan coming in? It was just how you executed where the problem was?
Yeah, our coaches give us the best game plan they can every week, to their knowledge, right? And they're going to do their best to put us in the best position. And at the end of the day, it's us who's playing, right? They're not out there on the field. They've done all their work during the week, and when game day comes, it's us out there. And we have to – it's little mistakes, right? They add up, and there's no such thing as a little thing, and that's what you're seeing happening.
Were you out on the field on that early punt that got blocked and then turned into a first down?
Mm-hmm.
What was kind of your view on that play, and can you just kind of walk us through what you were seeing on the field?
Yeah, so I saw the ball kicked, and as soon as I see the ball kicked, I turn my back. And I hear the crowd go loud, and I turn back around, and I see him pick it up and start running with it. And I think it was Anwar and Isaiah made the tackle, and that's all I saw of it. I thought it was short, but obviously it got overturned.
Did you feel like that shifted the momentum for you guys as a defense at all, having to come back out after making a stop like that?
No, because it's what we preach, right? Being able to get stops whenever they need us. No matter what time in the game, no matter what down, what the score is, our job is to be able to go out there and stop them. So I don't think that really had an effect on us.
How much does it mean to you as a player that Coach Babers kind of went to bat for you guys there, even though the refs kind of seemingly already had decided that they weren't going to overturn that call?
Well, it means the world to us, obviously. He did earlier in the season, too. One of them was for me as well. When I forget who it was against. They ran a pick play, though, and the pass was in front line of scrimmage. So he has a good idea of when he should and when he shouldn't. And obviously, when he feels strongly about it, he's gonna call it.
And I think this is just the best offense you guys have faced this season. I guess what lessons do you take out of this game heading into an even better offense probably next week with Florida State?
Yeah, I mean, UNC is a great team offensively and defensively. Going against guys like Drake May and Tez Walker, who's back now, and it just presents a challenge for us every week, and it's something that we need to prepare for. And obviously it's helpful for us going into Florida State that we've had this game under our belt already, so we know how difficult it's going to be, and we know how we have to prepare, and we know we have to get better at.
Anything else for JB? Anthony?
I'm sorry if this was asked already, but Caleb mentioned that Drake was pretty much exactly what he looked like on tape. What was it like to be on the field and actually face him?
It's a challenge, right? He's a great quarterback. He's going to go high whenever he decides to leave college, but it's a challenge, right? He poses threats that not many quarterbacks can do. He's very smart. He makes great decisions, and he's not going to put the ball in harm's way. So it's tough for a defense to take care of it.
Anything else for JB?